Donovan McNabb, hey, he's relevant again. Or at least he is trying very hard to be relevant. In case you haven't heard, he likes to make comments and criticism and kind of pretend that he is in RG3's position, constantly informing the public, or at least the small amount of the public that actually pays attention to him, of what he would do if he was in the situations that RG3 is in. I don't know if it's just because of the Washington connection or what, but he for some reason is obsessed with RG3. No other rookie quarterback, no other young quarterback, or anyone else, or any even player in the NFL. Specifically, he is obsessed with RG3. He had this to say: I honestly think that over there in Washington, he's getting brainwashed. He's getting input from whoever it may be on. There's no reason to talk to him. It didn't work out here. And he's referring to the fact that basically RG3 has said multiple times, I don't want to talk to Donovan McNabb. He has no intention of discussing anything with him, probably because Donovan McNabb basically left the NFL in disgrace. Everyone was sick of his poor work ethic, especially towards the end of his career, constantly, showing up overweight at the beginning of seasons, obviously not having done enough off-season workouts on his own, things like that, and then putting all the blame on your coaches and your receivers instead of actually accepting it and owning up to it. So because of that, I think that's honestly the reason why RG3 says, no thank you. The fans of the Washington Redskins don't have a good view of you, Donovan McNabb, and I don't want to associate myself with you. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think this is a very fun quote as well from Donovan McNabb. Clearly, the young generation, they think they have all the answers. He's going through a little turmoil right now and trying to take it out on the field, or trying to make it out on the field. And it's unfortunate. But there's where we're at right now as far as these young quarterbacks who think they have all the answers until things start to fall apart and come down trembling on you. Then you want some help. But it's a shame. And it just doesn't make sense. And you have no clue what Donovan McNabb is trying to get at, what he's really talking about. It's just, first of all, he sounds like the cranky old man talking about the young generation. And RG3 is very successful. Who cares about the fact that he wants to go out there? Should he probably stop talking about how he wants to play and just listen to his coach? Sure. But he's got nothing going on right now. RG3 is just sitting there doing little warm-ups every now and then, wishing he could play and wishing he could prove himself. He should stop talking about it, but it's not a huge deal. Calling it some turmoil, even if it's just a little turmoil, in the words of Donovan McNabb, it's silly. Donovan McNabb, you're not relevant anymore. Nobody cares what you have to say. Just shut up and stop trying to steal any bit of limelight you can by leeching it off of RG3. No one's really that worried about RG3 right now except for you. You are more concerned about him than I think he is concerned about himself. Donovan McNabb, do everybody a favor and just stop talking. Please, you have your radio show. Stick to that and stop trying to make these bold statements and make these kind of just obvious attention-grabbing moments. Just stop. Disappear for a while. Everybody basically every NFL fan across the nation would be thrilled if you just stopped. Please, Donovan McNabb.